All right. So this right here, we're talking about speed, velocity, and acceleration. Now, in this assignment, it talks about speed and velocity, and then right here, it has some calculations for you to do. So these are the pre-lab questions that you have to answer, okay? And then, so you have pre-lab questions right here. They're in, I guess that's purple. And then you have this right here. I guess that would be like a mauve, okay? So you answer those questions, and it gives you the calculations that you have to do. Then down here at the bottom, it says acceleration lab. Step number 1 says you have to measure the table in centimeters, okay? So you're going to have a centimeter ruler, okay? If you don't have a centimeter ruler, you can measure it in inches. You just have to do what? Convert. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure this table from end to end, and you're going to write down how many centimeters the table is. Then you're going to divide that measurement into 6 equal distances. All right. So let's say this table was 36 centimeters. All right. Then you would have 6 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 18 centimeters, 24 centimeters, 36 centimeters. All right. Everybody understand that? Yeah. All right. And so then you're going to mark where those are. So you just take a little piece of tape and you're going to put on the table. So you're going to have 6 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 18 centimeters, 24 centimeters, 36 centimeters. Okay? And you're going to mark it. All right? Now, once you mark it, okay, the next step says you're going to create a chart and record the mass of your bob. What we're calling a bob is you're going to have a weight, okay? And you're going to write down what the weight of this is, or the mass of this. I'm sorry for saying weight. You're going to write down what the mass of this is, all right? So let's say that this one right here is about 50 grams, okay?
How will we know that?
We're going to put it on the balance and we'll measure. Some of them are actually marked so you can actually see what they are on the side of them. But you need to know what the mass of this is, all right? So we're going to put this on the side of the table, okay? All right? And then we're going to take the other end of the string and we're going to tie it to one of the carts, okay? So take this. Any Boy Scouts in the room?
Solo G.
All right. So we have some people who can tie some knots. So you're going to tie a knot. This isn't permanent, so tie a nice little slip knot so we can get it back off. And you're going to put this onto the cart. All right? So then the string has to be long. The string has to be long enough so that the cart can be at your start line, okay? Which is going to be 6 centimeters, okay? And then it says you're going to tie the string to the bob and to the cart. And in column 2 of your chart, you're going to record the distance from the start to each segment. So you're going to place the card at the start line, and you're going to drop the bob, and you're going to use a stopwatch to record how much time it takes to get from point number 1 to point number 2. All right? And then you're going to do this 3 times and take the average of it and put that in your chart. Everybody understand that so far? All right? Then you're going to do the same thing from the start to point number 3. Then you're going to do the same thing from the start to point number 4, the start to point number 5, and so on. All right? And so then you're going to take 3 measurements for each one of the points, and you're going to write the average, all right, of the amount of time it takes to go from the start to that point. All right? Then it says in column 3, record the time it takes for the cart to travel from the start to each segment. 3 times, take the average. It says in column 4, calculate the velocity from the start of each segment and prepare to explain your findings. How do we calculate velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement over time. So you're going to take the displacement, which is going to be your length, okay, displacement, and you're going to place that on the time it takes and calculate your velocity. All right? And then the next point says in column 5, you're going to calculate the acceleration between each segment. So you're going to take the velocity at point number 1 and the velocity at point number 2 and calculate the acceleration between the 2 points. All right? Then you're going to do the same thing from point 2 to 3, then from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Everybody understand that? All right? And then you're going to write your lab report up using the template that I gave you before. All right? Any questions about this? This is this class. All right? This is going to be due next Monday. All right? So you need to make sure you get this done like today, so you can, you know, it will take you like 4 or 5 days to write up the lab report and get it turned in on time. All right? Any questions? Faith? Any questions? You sure? All right. Y'all know her name means faith in Swahili?
Imani?
No, man.
Furfur?
All right. Thank you, sir.